So Season 8 Shapeshifters came out 8 days ago on a Thursday. Here I am, fully completed level 35 in 8 days. Even for me, that's impressive. And one of the most commented questions I've had over the past couple of days is how to get SP fast. How can I get Rafael, Kaká unlocked as soon as possible? So in this video, I'm going to basically talk you through every single method I used in order to complete the season pass in 8 days. For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. Now there's no real out and out fast way to really do this. There's definitely things you can do to aid and speed up the process, which I'll recommend as we go through it. But all you're going to be doing is completing objectives and playing the game to do so. That is essentially it. There are ways to get extra SP in packs, which I'll talk about at some point, but we'll start off in the objective tab under seasonal ultimate team objectives. There's so many different objectives that give SP that maybe you weren't aware about. For example, the weekly play, we could tick 2 of these off. They give 500 a pop and then a 500 at the end. Daily objectives refresh every single day at 8 AM. So if you're playing every day, like I'm sure a lot of you are, you're clocking in if you get this done 250 SP just like that. Weekly objectives refresh Thursday at 6 PM. Similar kind of story. Get these done super easily without really putting too much thought into this. Just by playing the game, you'll get this done. And the SP from these definitely will add up because you're looking at 300 per objective and 400 for the reward as the group reward here. So just on this page alone, we've got a fair bit of SP that you can get every single week. Heading over to the live tab now, something which I actually can't show you guys because I believe it expired yesterday is a cup. Or there was a cup. I try and include a screenshot on the screen. Essentially, EA drop a cup most weeks, and in that cup they give SP kind of milestones depending on how many wins you get in it, right? I think there was 2,000 SP available in the last cup. As well as that, player objectives, Haji Wright came out yesterday for Shapeshifters. In play 4 matches here, you can get yourself some SP, an extra 500 SP, and a little bit further down, score 10 goals in squad battles on semi-pro, rush, rivals or champions. Another 500 SP. You're getting the drift, boys. We're stacking them up by completing essentially every objective. Now, most of the SP we can get from objectives on Ultimate Team are going to be in the seasonal and the live tabs. I wouldn't stress too much about FC Pro. It's very occasionally they drop SP here. All these latter kind of objective tabs, just completely ignore them when it comes to grinding SP. Once in a blue moon, they do drop a rush objective that will give SP as well, so keep an eye out for that. So now that we've got all the SP unlocked on Ultimate Team, let's press left trigger and you'll get greeted with another little list of menus here. Season objectives, FC season. If we go to seasonal real fast, you're going to get this essentially just by playing the game. All you've got to do is score 18 goals there and play 15 matches in career mode clubs or Ultimate Team, which you'll see in a second. If you want to get serious and grind the SP, you're just going to lock these effortlessly, alright? And once again, it stacks up. You're looking at 1,400 in total with the group reward there. So it's a little added bonus on top. But we're going to scroll down to manager objectives. And this is where it gets a little bit grindy, but well and truly worth it. All this will do is take about half an hour of your time, and it's basically AFK. So you can be watching something on another screen or pottering about the house whilst getting this done. And at the end of the day, you're getting 1,500 SP total for the manager, as well as the player mode here. They are slightly different when it comes to objectives. All you've got to do in manager is play 7 full matches on the same save file in manager career mode. To do this, literally start a brand new manager mode. I'm just going to play as real manager real quick. We're going to pick Mikel Arteta. I'm going to choose Arsenal, and we're going to go through to settings. Essentially, this is the most important section here. We're going to go to match, half length 3 minutes, difficulty level beginner. As simple as that. Start up the manager mode, get in through pre-season to the start of the Premier League, score 1 goal, put your controller down. 3 minutes beginner. You literally can AFK the whole time. That's the quickest way to get it done. The player mode objectives are slightly different. You got to play 3 full matches, play 6 full matches, and the full matches are really important with this one. I'll show you in a second what I mean by that on my player mode. Hats off, perform a hat trick, and complete 10 match objectives. Now, these I believe are bugged. So if you've been trying to get this done and you think you're ticking off all the match objectives, there's an issue with it. I believe it's the one that you select to enhance. Doesn't necessarily always work, but I'll quickly show you what I mean. So here is my player career mode. I just basically made a random player and I've been playing it through all these objectives here. I play for Real Sociedad right now. As you can see, lads, if I move down, see this little green bar? You need to keep this essentially maxed out, or at least 3 bars somewhat complete in order to be starting. In order to do this, I'd recommend just going through and starting training drills, simulate all these drills, because what that will do is up that green bar a little bit, making sure you keep your start in place. So once we go to match day, we're going to be greeted by our lovely little face there, Ashworth, 92 rated in that striking position. Go through into a game real fast. And the match objectives, as I said, they are bugged. It's a bit of a pain. Just try and complete every single one you get assigned, and you should naturally get 10 completed within the 6 matches here. But if we skip through here to the second little tab, we should get greeted with the match objective. So avoid a loss, absolutely fine. Get at least 2 goals. I'd recommend just scoring goals and a match rating of 9. So we're going to select this one as an enhanced one, and that might be the one that does get bugged. If you forget what your match objective is, press start, boys, and it'll be on the little right screen here. I'm kind of blocking it off, but you get the drift. And nothing to mention with the player one, make sure to set it to 3-minute half length and beginner difficulty, just so you can essentially AFK it, very similar to the manager objectives. Now, clubs is a little bit frustrating and a little bit more of a pain. Probably the most painful SP you can obtain here is via the club objective. So if you want to skip it completely, I think you'll be absolutely fine. It does give a fair bit that will add up and allow you to complete the season quicker, but it's not a must do. Same with most of these objectives, you will naturally get to the end just by playing the game. But they do have daily objectives which are actually fixed. Previously, they were broken. So similar to the daily objectives in Ultimate Team, hop on here at 8 AM or throughout the day, it refreshes at 8 AM, score 3 goals in Rush and play 2 in Clubs Rush in order to get this done. And that's an extra, I believe, 250 SP or 225 SP there, chucks on top of your SP total. Now, Clubs League and Clubs Rush are different game modes. I'm pretty certain most of you are familiar with what this is. Clubs League is essentially your regular clubs, right? When you're playing with your mates, playing with people in one team, you got to play 6 matches, win 4, and I think it's also assist 5 and 25 tackles. If you play as any in the Clubs League, you get tackles with tackling with any player. If you're playing individually as one pro, you've got to do the tackles with your pro. So I'd recommend whoever you're playing with swapping up the any there just to get these done quickly. Rush is a little bit longer, very similar to Rush and Ultimate Team. Just hop in, you can play solo. You've got to grind out 10 matches. They're long games, win 6. You get the drift. Now, there is a way to get SP via packs. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this unless you've got coins to burn at this stage of the game. I spent 400k on my main account just to get this done quicker. You don't have to. As I said, you'll get the SP naturally by playing the game. And if you're not in a rush, this is not an essential. But 200k a pop here, you will be able to attain a 1,500 SP token, essentially. I'm not going to open it on the RTG because I don't have too many coins over here, but open the pack, you get 1,500 SP as a token, so 2 times you can open this, 3,000 SP on your account. And that's it. That's how I was able to complete the season within 8 days. It's a bit of a grind. I wasn't messing about, boys, but don't forget, this is one of my jobs. I am a content creator. I have time that I can sink into this game to get this done in order to get these reviews done as quick as possible for you guys. So don't rush it. Don't stress it. Chip away objectives at your own pace. That's what I recommend. You've got a long time to get to the end of the season, so naturally you will do so. But if you can get these cards quickly, they're pretty damn good. Like Rafael, Kaka. Reviews on the channel, boys, they're insane. But let me know what you think, guys. Hopefully this helped in some way or another. Smash the like if you enjoy the SP tips. Subscribe if you know. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Catch you later.